World of Warcraft phases players exactly like that, though. Well, the premise, though, is that you can go to all the other instances and you have the ability to find them if you were to get to them. Even though they fracture the world, the whole world exists in parallel. So that's the premise. But in these instance things, it's like if I was not on your friends list and you didn't know me, and we ran out to the exact same point in the Diablo 4 world, there is no way outside of a random matchmaking that you could go to me if you wanted to. Now, maybe some MMOs are starting to adapt that to save space and networking and stuff like that as well. But classically, the entire premise of an MMO is that you can always get to people by doing that kind of stuff. But here's the thing. Okay, KV Hulk says, imagine having to explain what an MMO is. Here's the thing, and I think this is an important distinction. There are so many new types of technologies, and there's so many new ways to do this kind of stuff, that a lot of the classic terms are starting to get murkier and murkier and murkier. Like, back in the day, it was black and white what a lot of this stuff was. But these days, with the types of new technology out and the new ways they're handling lots of players and new ways they're balancing servers, it's starting to get a lot more gray. So I mean, that's why it's fun to have these discussions, but there's no real right answer. And I do need to preface that. I should have said this at the beginning. The term MMO is the definition I use. But there's people who would like actually call Destiny and D4 MMOs, and they would argue that point to the grave. And you can't really say that's wrong because, again, there's so many different texts out that it's like you just pick your flavor and then, you're on that team. So it's weird. It's becoming a lot weirder, and it's weird. So, but yeah, my term and my classical definition of an MMO is, oh wait, I don't want to be here. Is that the whole premise of the massively part is that you can, the whole world exists as one. That's where the massive comes in. There's no random matchmaking. There's no like faked social aspect of, having a handful of players around you at a time. The premise is that the whole world is there. That's where everyone exists. And it is a living world. But again, that's a lot of MMOs a lot of games that I would call MMOs don't even do that anymore. So, it's weird, man. It's weird. All right, let's go. Yeah. This chat is an MMO? Yes. How does one define a living world? The way that I would define a living world is that, again, all of the world exists in parallel. So, like I was saying with the D4 thing, if you go out into the world, you can't go to another instance. There's no, so if I run out and stand in the middle of a D4 zone, and my buddy does the same, unless we happen to matchmake, we will never see each other. That doesn't exist in parallel. You know what I mean? That means that we're all in our own little fractured instances, and the only way we would see each other is if we were on our friends list or in the same group or something like that. Take a game like EverQuest. When you enter a zone, there are 3 instances, and every single player is in one of those instances. There's no alternate reality. There's no personal instance. And if you run to an area, you know that your friend is going to be in one of the instances right where that person is. So it's everyone in the same world. That's kind of, again, that's the traditional definition of an MMO, is everyone exists on the same world. So, look, it is yeah, I mean, that's changing. And a lot of people even would hear that and be like, that's not what I call an MMO, and I can't really argue with you,
Random demons summoned by some...
Any online game is an MMO? No.
Don't you come see Tilnan's new
that I can say is absolutely wrong. Good. We're establishing some baselines. That's wrong. I can just say that's wrong. Great. Okay, we can start at the base and work our way up. Perfect. You're just wrong. Okay, great. Perfect.
Captain
All right.
Ravan, the conditions out here are deplorable.
Street Fighter 6 is an online game. That's not an MMO.
ravaged the deserts. Our villages are overrun.
Anyway, we'll talk about that later because I want to focus on the game. Yeah, it's an interesting discussion. And honestly, one you can have with almost any genre these days.
Ashira, the Emperor and my friend are in grave danger. I must gain entry into the palace.
Cohh is an MMO?
I heard
yes.
what you did at Kasim Outpost in Alcanas. You have my thanks. And you shall have my help. Captain Ravan, this man has vital information regarding the massacre in the Borderlands. We must see the Emperor at once.
Very well, but I don't think you'll find him receptive. Let them pass.
You cannot deny us.
Lena Marie, only if you're in the right achievement. Ah, yes.
Let's go. I'll lead you to the palace.
You are bold to have sought this audience with me. My guards tell me you were responsible for the massacre of innocent villagers in Alcarnis.
Lies. CohhCarnage was the dark work of Magda and her coven, servants of Belial.
If you are innocent, then why do you have spies skulking through my sewers? Bring her in!
Let me go!
I detest violence. Guards, I leave this matter in your hands.
Wow. Kid's a dick. Oh, okay. Well.
I knew you'd come for me.
We must go before more guards arrive. It cannot be done.
Get out of here. I will cover your escape.
Thank you. Now we need to get to the sewers. I'll explain why when we get there.
I detest violence. Kill them all. Pretty much. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Don't like that. Our damage numbers in this game are so silly. Oh, good. We can like stun it.
Treasure!
These demons are blocking our way. We must destroy their summoning construct.
I think I done did. Oh, I broke that nice person's cart. I'm sorry.
What you ask is impossible. I will
There
not
has to be
do
a way
that.
into the sewers from here.
It cannot be done.
This leads to the sewers.
Let's go.
I found my mother,
wait.
Adria. She's alive. But the Imperial Guard is holding her somewhere down here.
We will find her.
So,
So
weapons
Magda was telling the truth.
have a random
Somehow I
amount
knew
of
my mother
primary and
was alive.
secondary stats?
I always knew it.
Tread carefully, Leah. There may have been reasons why your mother hid that fact from you.
Is that how it works? Should I put this on? Now, if I put this on, our damage goes up a little, but then I can also put a gem in it. Should I put one of the red gems, you think? Or... I mean, our crit rate right now is only... That's 12%. I think I'm going to do red for now. Wow. Okay, there we go. Nice. Great. Okay. Oh, wait. You have something new to say?
I heard that you were there 20 years ago, when Mount Ariat was destroyed.
Baal, the Lord of Destruction, sought to enslave mankind to the power of hell by corrupting the sacred World Stone. Unthinkable though it was, I was forced to destroy it.
Wasn't the mountain destroyed as well?
Understand, friend, that entire worlds burned as heaven and hell fought over the World Stone. Harriet's destruction was regrettable. And believe me, I paid a high cost as well.
Hey,
Crazy.
mister, I got some new things. You should take a look.
What happened after you destroyed the World Stone?
The resultant explosion
expires.
dispersed the light and harmony of my angelic being. Without form or shape, I restored myself within the realm of pandemonium. It took me 20 of your years, but finally, I returned home to the high heavens.
They must have hailed you as a hero.
Hardly. Believing my actions had endangered creation, the Angiras Council put me, the Archangel of Justice, on trial. I knew then that heaven was doomed, unless I could enlist the aid of mankind against the coming onslaught of hell.
Cool. I like it. Also, good luck, everybody. Giving away a 10-year anniversary shirt. Good luck, good luck.
Sometimes you can be strange.
It is merely the consequence of seeing that which is not readily
I
visible.
get that a lot.
I have accepted it.
I did not mean it as a slight. I enjoy your company.
Then you have my thanks. Although, perhaps you are right. I feel as though part of me still sleeps in a faraway realm.
Time may change your feelings.
That would be nice. But the feeling I have indicates that it is more unpleasant and complicated than that.
Thanks, Morty.
What happened to your brother?
Nothing you'd want to hear.
I asked.
And then what? I suppose you'll make it all right. You'll fix it up just like another one of your little errands. Some things aren't that easy.
I am a patient man.
God, and you're so noble about it too. Spare me.
Ooh, I feel like we're getting somewhere with him. Okay. Iodash, congrats on your win. Make sure to claim through the link, and thank you for watching, bud. There's no overlay for merch giveaways right now, but Barry is working with Fourth Wall to make that something in the future. Yep.
Those you've chosen to
Hopefully
fight
another week or two.
alongside you are an interesting bunch. Children after my own heart, flawed in such interesting ways. Irena is quite vivacious for one with such a burden, don't you think? I know you agree with me, Cormac. You'd best keep your vows in mind. Or maybe you shouldn't. And that Lyndon, he makes me laugh. He can warm my bed any night.
Girl, you are
Reminds me of
a
my
horn
second
dog.
husband, he does.
Wow. He just does not stop, does she? Man. There better be some horny people in V4. I'm gonna be pissed. Saying, Blizzard. Okay. Let's see. $40K to do our next big one. Can I sell the little gems? I just go ahead and sell those. I don't think we're gonna be getting any more of them, so yeah, I'll just sell them. The square ones are still dropping, but the other ones aren't.
I heard you came here from Tristram. My family came from there. That place has had some very bad luck, hasn't it?
Oh, really, Barry? I actually didn't know that. Okay. Yeah, keep in mind when you enter giveaways, enter needs to be in all lowercase. I didn't realize that was a thing. Oh.
Not today, monster!
The Accursed were created when a necrotic plague spread through Kehjistan centuries ago. The infected watched in terror as their flesh blackened and died. The strongest medicines could not stop the decay. Eventually, they fell into a dormant state, and their bodies were piled up in dark and forgotten places where they could rest undisturbed.
I don't think that's what it says. Oh, I didn't get Leia's diary. Whoops.
I am returning to town.
Where is Leia's diary? Over here? Here we go.
After all this time, my mother is alive. I couldn't be happier, and yet it's still hard to accept that she never sent word to me or Uncle Deckard.
Hey, Wildcard.
She said that she wanted to keep me safe, but I just wish I'd known. Well, at least I have her now.
Aethra, which one? The one that pops up during the giveaway? Oh, I'm specifically talking about our giveaway system. Maybe the fourth wall giveaway system is not that way. I'm not sure. Yeah, Barry said only lowercase works with our giveaway, the ones that have the overlay and stuff. But I don't. We'll double check that for the merch giveaways, because currently that's a different system.
I don't like the look of that.
I'd say to play it safe, just do all lowercase everywhere. But I'm guessing if the command says whatever it says, then it's probably fine. There's all caps.
The deserts of Kyrgyzstan are majestic, expansive, and full of stinging swarms of insects. They may seem a minor nuisance, but these vermin carry numerous strains of pestilence. One of them was trapped in my boot once, and my foot swelled up to the size of a melon before the infection cleared. What horrible creatures!
Ew.
I can only hold my breath so long.
Am I beating up a pile of bodies? Happy 10-year channel point tax.
We could use your help.
Nice.
We think we have found a haunted chest spoken of in legends.
Why would you require my assistance then?
In case the tales are true, of course. What if it's haunted? You would not mind opening it, would you?
Disturbs my sleep. Join me in death and torment.
Oh my god, those guys got murdered. Hey, it's Raziel. Someone in our community named Raziel. Wings. Oh, that's terrible. Oh, the other one has an armor bonus. That's why. Yes? Maybe? It's a little more damage. I do like the life per second. The vitality and armor. That's tough. It does have more dex, though. I do like dex. Dex is like my key stat. Gonna get Raziel, just open
I will not
there.
do that. What you ask is impossible.
Impossible.
It cannot be done.
The wretched pit. Okay, that's where we're supposed to go. Ooh.
My exemplary servants. Keep the witch alive until she talks. Pain will
loose her tongue, but only to a point. Remember what happened with the vizier's assistant? It was a pleasurable time, I admit, but the man had only incoherent babble and bloody strands of pus spilling from his lips by the end.
That sounds fine. That sounds fine.
Adria should be up here.
Tell us about the Black Soul Stone! We know of the 3 that the Horadrim used to trap the Primevals. What is the purpose of this one?
Your master Belial has good reason to fear it.
Leave her alone!
Get him, Leia.
Seize them!
Gaztor the Torturer.
A glorious development.
What's up?
Leah, my daughter.
You know who I am?
My darling, I've watched over you all your life, but I never dared get close because of the danger that always shadows me.
Now is not the time for talk.
Really? Wow, they just find each other after like literally her entire life? Yo, shut up. This is not the time. You okay?
I will not do that.
Jeez. Way too fat to be slim. Thank you for the 39 months, bud.
I'm surprised Cain never told you why I left. He knew I was called to fight the Lords of Hell, and I knew he would keep you safe.
He's gone now.
Then it's fate that we have been reunited. Cain's work, your work, is my war.
According to the Horadric texts, only 2 evils remain. Belial is here in Chaldeum, and Azmodan has yet to reveal himself.
Greedy grasp of lunging? Okay. Hi.
Did you find it difficult to abandon your child?
What? No, I never saw it that
Wow.
way. She grew up in safety, while I risked my life to find the key to our salvation. It was the sacrifice that I had to make. In any case, Leah will meet her full potential under my guidance. Do you not have things to do?
Yes, but how does it feel being terrible mother? What does it feel like not being present in child's life? Why do you suck so much? How does that feel? Is it bad? Do you feel shit? How bad do you feel?
How well did you know Cain?
For a time, during the darkening of Tristram, we spent many nights in the Tavern of the Rising Sun, discussing his Horadric texts and the varied arcana I'd collected during my travels.
Feels great. Oh, great.
Had you seen him since then?
Oh yeah, swear jar.
Only from afar. From time to time, our paths would cross, and I would catch glimpses of Leah as she grew. It broke my heart that I could not reveal myself and raise her as my own.
How did the Imperial Guard find you?
I was trying to steal out of the city. I'd returned to gather some things before setting out to recover Zoltan Kuhl's head, and the guards found me.
Oh my.
The guards were asking you about this Black Soul Stone. I remember reading about it in Uncle's journal, but it didn't seem important.
No, but it is. It is the key to defeating evil forever. It was created by the mage Zoltan Kuhl to trap demonic souls.
Yes, he was a renegade Horadrim, dismembered by his brethren before he could activate the Soul Stone. His head was sealed away in the Dulgar Oasis.
We must retrieve it, because if we're to use the Soul Stone to defeat Belial and Azmodan, Zoltan Kuhl must live again.
I do not like this. We can defeat Belial without using...
Oh. We rescued Leah's mother.
Okay.
the witch, Adria. She told us of the Black Soul Stone, an artifact that could destroy the last lords of hell. I will find it, and God's willing, we will use it in our fight.
A rice, chicken, a rice.
Okay then. Thanks, VSP. Okay, first this.
Murderer, torturer, monster. These were the titles bestowed upon Zoltan Kuhl by the Horadrim. Though it cost them dearly, they killed the wizard for his crimes against nature and sealed his broken corpse within a shadow realm.
Wow.
It seems they were afraid he might return.
Clearly.
Zoltan Kuhl, a legend. There is no doubt in my mind he is as powerful as the stories say. But for every bit of his genius, he was surely mad. He was obsessed with immortality and power.
A madman. We would do better to leave him asleep in the desert than to call on him for aid.
You have a better idea.
I do not. It is merely a warning.
I don't like dealing with Cohh any better than you do, but I see no other way. If Adria says we must, then we must. Uncle Deckard trusted her, and so will I.
And she's my mom, but you know, whatever. That's cool.
Tyrael says that Zoltan Kuhl cannot be trusted. Do you think it wise to ignore that counsel?
It will be dangerous, but you have faced great peril before. If Belial and Azmodan invade, you will have much more to worry about
Am I
than a
winning?
dismembered
Yeah.
wizard.
Yeah, we totally are.
300 years ago, I selected Kuhl and 6 others to form the Horadrim. He was a great man who was driven mad by his long quest to hunt evil.
Why did the Horadrim kill Zoltan Kuhl?
He delved into powers not meant for man, trying to fashion an artifact that could fill his empty heart with the souls of angels and demons.
Whoa.
The Horadrim had no choice but to slay
Hey, Nico.
him. The Order never recovered.
Hey,
Dang.
mister, I got some new things.
I was doing on money. Oh. Death's breath? Honey? What's that? Why am I beating this? Oh. Didn't have my beanie on this morning. Oh, it's a torment item. Okay. Interesting. Oh, not torment, just 60
Disgusting.
plus.
I've seen that man going in and out of the sewers.
You never can tell with those types.
Oh, come on! I was sick!
It's quite a maze down here, isn't it?
Hi. It's Carla, the sewer merchant.